Hello everyone and welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. Yesterday the crypto markets were a little turbulent. I don't know if anybody saw the Bitcoin shot up and some of the news that was coming out on the ETF. We still don't have full guarantee on exactly what's happening, but as I get more info, I'll post it. But today's video, we're going to talk about Ripple, and I really love this question. An analyst had asked ChatGPT if they think Ripple could reach $1, and some of the answers were actually pretty good. Let's dissect it. Right, this just happened a couple minutes ago today, and basically the breakdown of what they're assuming is that thanks to Ripple's roller coaster in Q2, it could in a sense pivot and get to that dollar. Now, the AI's logic on why it could hit that dollar is going to be determined based on positive sentiment, which is always a thing needed in the market to actually move the price up. Demand, and when it comes to demand, are people going to find utility for Ripple? Are people going to find a reason to utilize Ripple? That would also drive demand, unless the only other demand created and then just the Bitcoin market, right? The crypto market demand goes up, Ripple is right there to follow and will come right under it. Then we've got regulatory clarity. What does that mean, everybody? What I understand from that is the government right now does not have guaranteed regulations on crypto, and the Justice Department just loses their mind whenever they're talking about crypto. So I think once they sit down, and hopefully there's less older people up there and there's younger chaps that can actually solve this issue, that might solve that huge problem for crypto in general, and that might literally open unlimited doors for us to buy and watch things go parabolic. Next, the Ripple SEC developments. I don't know if you guys have been following this. I have been, and big quick gist of it is the SEC was fighting Ripple because it's technically like a centralized token, and they're trying to call it an asset that they are supposed to have classified as like a regulatory asset, and that's been their biggest fight. But the SEC lost. So that's what's really going to create more roller coasters in the next quarter. That's what I believe there. Now, the crypto market sentiment as a whole, which we discussed, economics, and that could mean anything. That could mean literally from like the American government printing more money or giving people access to more capital, right? Technology just means like if they do some sort of catalyst within the Ripple technology itself that will incite a bunch of people who want to buy. Investor behavior, again, that's not really controllable. And then any sort of false reports, kind of like we saw yesterday with BTC. So Q2 was a really wild ride for Ripple. I did not make any percentage on Ripple. I was very disappointed. I have been a long-term holder, but I did not day trade it. I just left it open because I do have long-term faith in all of crypto. So I do have a couple of long-term plays that have done me well, and I haven't pulled out on some of them. And you don't always have to take profit if you don't need the profit. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're making your strategy for how to make money in the crypto market. But Q2 was beautiful for Ripple. It had so many ups and downs. The court system was fighting it. Frickin' crypto, or Twitter, Ripple Twitter went crazy. So XRP has just been literally on the headlines every day because of everything the SEC did. And yeah, I know that these highs were beautiful. Will we get back to them? I'm hoping so soon. The one negative, okay, and I really hated it, and I saw this earlier, but like it hasn't been able to sustain the increased valuation, and it is trading less. Or they say the same level. I think it's less. It's been trading around the same level from before the ruling. So I think the hype on Ripple itself has kind of gone down, which is a big negative and could be the holdback to getting it to $1. I love what the AI said. AI's breakdown was positive sentiment, increased demand from investors could drive up the price of Ripple. What about the world's most generic reply? But that is sadly true. But it is very generic, where it doesn't give us any catalysts or ideas that could allow Ripple to get there, right? Same thing here, boys. Like, it's literally just the behavior, economic factors. But if we look at the chart, right? Let's look at the chart here. And I was on the BTC. Look at that craziness. Holy crap. Under a minute, I'm pretty sure. It felt like under a minute. Let's see. Is it 5 minutes? Nope. It's under 3 minutes. So from the up to the down, it was an 18-minute run. So big account could have made 7%. Would have been hard to pull that bad boy out. But yes. Now let's look at Ripple and see where we are. Okay, fine. Not a big fan of Binance right now. it also had the uptick, right? All cryptos, and you can see it's always gonna follow Bitcoin, right? Always gonna follow Bitcoin. But where we are right now, let's look at the day, right? Because we want to look at the big picture. And we are right in the lower end of the top, but we're also in a very, very stable region for Ripple. So here's what we do know. If I was to make, it's not a very good trend line, but the biggest trend line probably be around right here. So as long as it stays on this level, it's very, very much stabilized. I mean, yeah, we're going to have the little ups and downs, but the trick to here is like, decide on your trading strategy and see where Ripple fits into your long-term plan or your short-term plan. What do I see next for Ripple? Right now, the chart looks healthy. Right now, it is really, really stabilized here. RSI looks good. MACD looks good. Does it mean that it's primed and ready for a bull run? I don't necessarily think so, but I could be wrong. It isn't a good... So I think it's more likely to go down and get to this level than it is to go up, unless some sort of crypto catalyst occurs this week, which could literally change the game for everything. And as more news comes out on these ETFs, we'll see what's happening. So just keep watching the market. Please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot. I love you guys for caring. Thank you so much for watching. And hopefully the news and information helps you make better decisions in these crazy-ass markets. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, give me your comments. Tell me what you're doing. I love to read them. I love to reply. Like, give me your ideas on what you're doing, and maybe you can help my strategy sometimes. You never know. I'm always down to listen. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.